Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and be taking a look at some top 200 ladder, so I hope you guys enjoy this. It's a very well known and hated deck against a graveyard freeze mortar deck, and this deck also has a little bit of fireball bait in it, as you can see with the flying machine and the zappies. So really interesting stuff. We're going to go ahead and start out. I think our opponent cycles a healer in the back, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and just cycle a flying machine, and he actually ends up fireballing this, so we're able to play zappies for that. One thing that you notice whenever playing Graveyard Freeze is a lot of times you don't let your support units tank for the graveyard. You let the skeletons tank for the support units. And the reason for that is you can actually pull off really good freezes and let your support units do the damage to the tower and not the skeletons. So it's a little bit kind of a way to trick your opponent. So you go ahead with a barb hut and cycle a hunter in the back. And he doesn't actually use mortar that much this game on defense. He only uses the mortar once the entire game. So as you can see, it didn't really help him that much out in this match. But he goes in for a graveyard here, and unfortunately the baby dragon does not cross, but I don't think it would have mattered that much either way. And this is a really interesting tornado right here. I'd never seen something like this. He actually tornadoes the baby dragon over there, and I was trying to figure out why he did that. And I think he was trying to get the other tower to target onto that baby dragon, which would have been a really cool play, and I'd actually never seen that before, so heads up to him. Go ahead and cycle a flying machine to get rid of this. Another thing that I didn't quite get in this is why he plays the Valkyrie there. I would have played it closer to the tower and just taken the Electro dragon damage to my tower, because as you can see, it kind of ends up biting him in the butt here a little bit. But he goes ahead and just plays a hunter. He probably would have had a semi-healthy tower if he hadn't have done that. But he gets him back here with a really good graveyard, because the hunter actually does not tank and locks onto the tower. So his battle healer doesn't really do him a whole lot of good with that hunter just taking out his tower. So the counter push here is going to be pretty brutal though, and honestly you can just let it go, and that's why he plays mortar, because he wants to get damage while he can. That's actually the only mortar he plays this entire game, so pretty interesting stuff there. He doesn't end up killing the battle healer as quick as he would like, and so it ends up doing him a lot of damage. So plays the Valkyrie again off to the side, I guess to avoid the baby dragon splash damage that time. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. If anybody knows why he does that, go ahead and let me know, because I have no idea. So that mortar's just tanking away on that tower, and he actually goes in for a graveyard here, and he goes in for a really aggressive freeze. So I guess after that fireball he feels like he can, which quite possibly. But this freeze, I don't think I would have done it, because Battle Healer and Elixir Golem can come back and absolutely destroy you. So I guess maybe he was trying to cycle back to another graveyard and get him with that. But then he cycles Zappies here, which I'm not exactly sure if I agree with that play. He goes in for a graveyard here, and his opponent is actually able to tornado it away, so the King Tower is targeting onto the skeletons, and he does not have Freeze and Cycle. I think if he had Freeze and Cycle, he probably would have won right then and there, but because he didn't, he actually ended up letting him overrun him with Elixir Golem, and it ends up costing him the entire game. So pretty interesting stuff there, really interesting matchup. It's interesting to see how it was played, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I hope you guys will tune in for the next video. See you later. Bye.